Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do try to do a quick video on installing window tint and shrinking window tint on the back glass for this 2018 Toyota Corolla. First thing I'm going to do, you're going to notice, is the back glass is not clean at all. When I first started tinting, it was all about cleaning the back glass and prepping it with your baby powder or detergent wipes, whatever. Over time, I wanted to do faster and just get faster to make more money, so on and so forth. So what I do now is what I call a dirt shrink. And what I mean by saying that is the back glass has not been cleaned at all. Any debris that would land on the back glass, sit in the parking lot, is going to stay there. I'm going to apply my window film for the shrink right over whatever is on the back glass. So initially, I will do, I'll set the window tint up there. And now the window film needs to be generally trimmed. That just means getting off any access that you will not need or that could become a hindrance to you while you are shrinking. So again, trimming off the access. I will tell y'all this, guys, if you're brand new into window tinting, I would probably not do it the way I'm going to show you. I'm just showing you the way that I do it now. For some odd reason, you run across this video and you go, man, I would like for you to show me what I need to do if I'm just starting or I just kind of want to do my own vehicle. I will absolutely do that for you. But this is the way that I do it as of right now. I fold one side up. I'm going to do a traditional X pattern on it. So this paper towel is slightly wet. I'm just using it to basically tack this window film on the back glass. And again, it does not have to be perfect. I'm not applying a lot of pressure with my card to get this tack done. Just a mild tack. So coming to this side, again, doing a tack just to keep the material from moving on me. Now, I pulled this just slightly, not hard at all. Just to pull it down, go up, hence the H pattern, guys. Now it's time to shrink it. I've got my glove and I've got my trusty heat gun. It's a standard heat gun. This is not one that has temperature on there, so it doesn't have a specific temperature. This is a regular little Wagner gun that you can pick up pretty much at any Home Depot or a hardware store. So on every finger that I will shrink, you start at the top, work your way down. Now, the glove for me is not to keep from burning my hand. I have no issues with that. It's just to help my hand slide across the material and not bind. So again, if you're kind of searching through YouTube on some how-tos, you will probably see this, and this is going to go against everything pretty much that you'll find on there. I really don't search window tint videos on YouTube, so I don't know, but when you first start off tinting windows, they will not show you how to do it this way. And this is, like I say, just a very rough, general dirt shrink. And again, let me emphasize on this. I am not putting pressure down with this glove. It's just basically the weight of my hand and just swiping across it to just kind of see where I am. You'll notice, you'll see all these, what we call in the tint industry, fingers, and I leave them right in there. I know what the tint's gonna do. I know what it's gonna take to squeegee it out, and it's not an issue at all. My biggest concern is I like to look at the bottom of the film and to make sure that the edges on the film are laid down smooth. Now, I'm going to leave all this stuff in there. Like I said, this is probably going to throw y'all off just a little bit because you're like, oh, that doesn't lay flat. And it really won't, per se. But you'll tell this is not my first time I've done this. So again, start at the bottom. I'll just work my way up. And that's it. That's my rendition of a shrunk back glass. Now we'll install it. All right, so we want to get this back glass to our frame here. Now, when you're installing a window, you obviously are going to install the bottom of the window tint first. So common sense is going to tell you when you remove this off this back window, you want the bottom side of the window film on the top side of the glass. Bottom window tint of the window tint, top side of the glass. Because when I pull this off, I want the bottom side at the ends of my hand so I can install it inside the vehicle. Now, a simple cut in to the remaining film to weed out all my access. And occasionally you'll get like some little hang-ups where the knife kind of skips. My machine will skip. But come in again with your sharp Olfa knife, do a slight quick trim on it, and you're back on the road with weeding off the film. All right, the complete window tint has been weeded and ready for install. Now, time to clean. I'll go back to my standard basic water in my tank, a little bit of Dawn. Now time to go inside, and I'll show you a basic way to clean the inside of your window. I wet the whole window down. These are white scrub pads. They're mildly abrasive. They will not scratch your glass. So I come in and just do a super quick go over the whole back glass, top to bottom. Takes all of about 10 seconds, guys. Starting at the top, squeegee from the top down. Let's get all the trash going in one direction and basically controlling the trash. Squeegeeing at the top, going down. If you do some random odd squeegeeing, you're moving dirt simply all around on your glass, and that's not going to get you a clean tint job. So now that the whole glass has been scrubbed and squeegeed, all the dirt has been removed, I'm going to start at the top again, and I'm going to rinse straight down. And this is a basic rinse and just wetting it for the application. The whole window has been covered now. Time to grab the tint off the glass and work it in over your headrests and all that good business. So back to the glass. We're going to remove the protective clear liner off of the window film. By the way, this is 3M, oh, excuse me, Lumar. Wow, can't believe I did that. This is a Lumar window film. Been using it forever. So I'll wet this down. I hang my hose here so that when I need the water on the inside, it's already here and it's available for me just to reach out and grab it. But I also take, and there's more concentrated Dawn in this bottle just to help with the slipping process. So I'll do just a light covering on the tint just to help with the installation. Now, obviously you don't want to touch on your exposed glue on this window film, so you'll come up underneath the tint, get it pulled up where you can start getting your hand slid up underneath there. And this is where the ninja shit comes into play. So you'll get your film up. Mind you, I've done this a million times. I'll kind of let the air help me do what I need to do. I'll let it float for a second, and now my arms, albeit short, they're at the end of the window film now. They're there ready to go. So I take this window film and I'm going to stick this big wide film in this car. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's going to fit, does it? So we take and we pull the film together to help it get through this the small doorway here. So now that the film is pulled together, we jump in. Come in, rotate around. Now I have the headrest. So I'll take my left hand, I'll pop it over one headrest, right hand over the second headrest, and I will start to, I will get it tacked to the glass. So now I know the bottom tint is touching the glass. So I'll come down here and I'll start pulling it from the bottom. So it's sliding down. That extra soap is helping this slide into place nicely. Now I roll my fingers up towards the top to get it a completely laying this film on the glass. It's stuck on there. I know it's not gonna just fall off and come hanging down. I'm doing a complete check, making sure that the film is covering all the way around. There's no light gaps. I will physically come in and I'll tuck it into an edge, into one side. I'll tuck it into the left edge, and I will literally run it back and forth just to make sure I'm even on both sides. I check the top, make sure there's no light gaps on the top, and I know I'm pretty square all the way around. So I will come in and just, this is basically relieving kind of any possible tension, smoothing it out, so I know that when I begin to squeegee, I'm not squeegeeing over like a bunch of fingers and the film will just lay in smoothly. So I have a big rubber squeegee. I will generally start right in the middle, tack it so I know that it doesn't go anywhere on me, and I'll come in here and I'll squeegee the film to get it tacked. I'll go straight up, right in the middle. Straight up. Now I've got the film divided where I can work on one side at a time and get it going. So again, I tack the middle. Now I come to this side, and I squeegee out. Squeegee out. All the way across. Nice, clean, overlapping strokes. Because of the defroster lines like to hold water. Squeegeeing straight out. Now I'm coming to this side, and I will take and I'll pull a little bit of tension to get the tension out of the film. Straight out. Straight out. This is the same way, basically, I teach my tint students. The same way. I don't change anything. I teach them the easiest way from get-go so they can be prosperous in the deal. They can make money, they can do it quick, and they can do it right. Now that I've got the bottom of the whole top section done, because the bottom tends to be a little further away, you're going to have to grab one of your tools. So what I do is I rely on this little bad dude right here. I keep it nice and smooth. And again, with the bottom, as I do every window, I'll divide the bottom section up into halves. I'll work one side, then I'll work the other. So I take this tool right here, I'll plunge right in behind the brake light and get the center done. So now that I've got one side taken care of, I'll jump to the other side now. Like I said, I divided up the center, now I'm going to the other side. Okay, that is generally done. Now I take my water, I will wet the bottom side of the window. Now I'll use the bulldozer. It's got a rubber squeegee on the bottom. Obviously it extends your reach. I do the same thing. I start in the middle, but the key to using this thing without messing up is when you go towards the bottom of your window film, release pressure and just slide it back out. Because if you're holding on it and you pull it up, you're gonna pull your tint out. So now that my window tint on the bottom has been, the tint has been wet and I know this is gonna slide, I start right back at the center, go to the bottom. You see how I released it so it doesn't catch or hang on any exposed edges of window film. So again, if I go to the bottom and I plunge with it, I let off of it. Same thing, all the way around, let off of it. Now that I've got that far with it, I will run a tighten left to right. Do the same thing. I'll re-wet the window and just do a swipe left to right on it to make sure I've got everything potentially out of the bottom and get it sealed up. Go back to my yellow. I keep hitting these edges before I even get out to look at it. Now we'll run this yellow card because this yellow card being sharp in this area will protrude underneath these edges and make sure it gets a nice tack underneath these pieces. Check it. I check everything before I decide to jump out. Grab your tools. Let's see what it looks like, guys. As you can see, in the industry, if you have fingers sticking from the side, there's no fingers in this window, and that's what you're trying to, that's where you're trying to get. You don't want to fight fingers. You don't want to wrestle water. That is how you install the back glass. If I wasn't talking and showing y'all how to do this, I can do these back glasses in probably less than 5 minutes. Guys, if y'all see this video and there's something you want to learn, if you're trying to learn how to do some window tint, put it in the bottom section. I will do my best to help you with whatever I can to help you out, to help you further your skill. If you have questions about other type of cars, I will do my best to do whatever I can to help y'all out. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, come back again.